So what do you do if you're priced out of the housing market? Well, I'm joined by Ramona Amusa, the Homeshare Gloucestershire Manager and Age UK Gloucestershire, and two home sharers, mother and daughter, Emma and Georgina Parish Andrew. Thank you all for joining us here in the splendour of the Pittville Pump Room. Ramona, first of all, tell us, for people who don't know, what is Homeshare? How does it work?
So Homeshare brings together older people who have a spare room in their home and could benefit from some companionship and low-level support around the house with other people. They can be anybody over 18 who can give their time in lieu of affordable accommodation.
So it's not free, but it makes it more affordable.
But it's much more affordable than private renting, for example.
Now, Emma, you were previously living in Spain where you did own a home. You came here because Georgina wanted to go to the local university, Hartpury University, as a veterinary nursing student. What appealed to you then about Homeshare?
Well, Georgina didn't really like the student accommodation. She didn't adjust very well to, obviously, there's other students coming and going out and loud noises. She loves being in a home environment. So it was looking for affordable housing for her, but where she felt safe and comfortable. And obviously with me being thousands of miles away, also feeling safe and comfortable, knowing that she had somewhere great to stay and she had wonderful companionship as well. And it was a win-win for both parties.
Yeah,
really.
what are the advantages for you then, Georgina? Because I was talking before we came on air to Wendy, whose home you live in.
Yeah, it's just nice to be able to live in a house and feel like you have company there and you're not disturbing anyone, and just have someone there to talk to and be your friend, really. Because in student accommodation, people just come and go when they like. Everything's a mess everywhere all the time.
I remember.
Yeah. So it's just nice to be in a home environment and to feel safe, really.
And Wendy gets your help and support? And
she does, yeah. So if she needs any help with anything, I can help her doing washing up or cleaning or walking her dog, just anything. Or even if she just wants to sit down and have a chat with a cup of tea, that's what I'm there for.
Yeah, loneliness is a great problem in this country.
Absolutely.
Lots of people say. Ramona, you were a home sharer. How did it help you? Because you managed to save some money while you were doing it?
Yeah, absolutely. Again, came to this country, didn't really know many people, met this lovely older couple, decided to live with them. Initially it was meant to be about 6 months. They became like a family, ended up staying 4 years, which was fantastic. It actually allowed me to study and full-time work part-time and save some money towards buying a place of my own. So that's just absolutely amazing.
Because some people will still have that aspiration to own their own home, won't
Absolutely,
they?
yeah. And nowadays it's just so difficult with the rents being the way they are. So for me, home sharing was just ideal, and it worked great because I was safe, like Georgina said, the householders were safe, and all our families loved the fact that we just had each other there to look after each other.
Georgina and Emma, how important is the housing issue in this election? Is it the one thing that's at the forefront of your mind? Are there other things that will influence your vote?
Yeah, there's lots of different things. Obviously for social care, for, you know, Wendy's quite lucky we're able to stay with her. There are some that don't have that, so they're worried about their own homes, you know, if they can afford to stay there. Also the healthcare, the National Health Service, that's a worry. Climate change, everything, absolutely everything.
So,
lots of factors.
If you don't mind me asking, have you decided who you're going to vote for? On what basis are you going to cast that vote?
I have no idea. It changes all the time. You hear some things and then, you know, it's just, everything is all over the place, really. It's just trying to get a straight answer from someone, really, to know exactly, you know, what's going to happen, what's going to help the environment, what's going to help the NHS, the elderly care, social care, housing, everything, really.
What about you, Georgina? I mean, you weren't here for the referendum on Brexit in 2016. So what's your view of the political scene at the moment?
I mean, it's just really difficult, isn't it? Because whenever politicians get asked a question or anything, it's all just a mix-up. You never get a straight answer, and you never know whether what they're saying is going to be put into place anyway. So it's really difficult to know what to choose and where to go and what direction to put your vote in, because it's just so difficult. Everything's so mixed up.
Yeah, it's very complicated,
Yes.
isn't it? A lot of the no simple answers. If there were, somebody would have made one.
Yeah.
Emma, Georgina and Ramona, thank you very much for joining us here and telling us a little bit more about Homeshare and how it works.